Good morning, students. So, this is lecture 2 of unit 2. So, in this lecture, we are going to study the methods for evaluating of internal control system. So, as we have discussed earlier, the meaning of internal control system, the characteristics of internal control system, objectives of internal control system, then internal control and auditor, and what are the review of internal control system. In this lecture, we are going to study the various methods for evaluation of internal control system. There are two methods as per the syllabus to evaluate internal control system. Now, the first method is called internal control questionnaire. Now, what is internal control questionnaire? So, for assessing the qualities and defects of internal control system, one of the most popular technique is internal control questionnaire. So basically, to understand the internal control system, for assessing the qualities of internal control as well as the defect of internal control, the first method which is used is internal control questionnaire or popular method. So basically, it's a document. It's a document designed by the auditor which comprises a series of questions. There will be some questions in the nature of inquiry. All the questions will focus on the inquiry with a view to eliciting the information relating to the scope, coverage, and operations of internal control system set up by the management. So basically, the internal control system questionnaire is a document designed by the auditor. In that document, there will be some questions, a series of questions, and all the questions will focus on the inquiry because the auditor has to understand how this internal control system is. And to understand the system, the auditor comes with a document which has series of questions which will focus on the scope, the coverage, and the operations of control system set up by the management. So indirectly it will help the auditor to understand the internal control system of any business. So basically this questionnaire, ICAI publishes such questionnaire for the use of auditors. Okay, so auditor does not have to frame such questions. Already ICAI has publishes various questionnaire for this purpose. Then what is the merits of internal control questionnaire? So it facilitates to find out the changes in system from year to year. So it helps to find out the changes in internal control system for year to year. So every year there will be internal control questionnaire will be given to all the employees of the business unit, and they are going to answer all the questions, and which will help the auditor to know the changes in internal control system. The next merit is it saves considerable time for the auditor by eliminating the need for preparing program for each engagement. So basically, internal control questionnaire, it helps the auditor to save time for preparing a program to understand internal control system. Basically, in internal control questionnaire, what we are going to do is the auditor is going to give the questionnaire to each and every employees, and he is going to collect those questionnaire and he is going to analyze the information. Basically, he don't have to go to each and every employee and ask for the information. It's a hectic job for him as well. So to save this time, auditor draft the internal control questionnaire and give to all the employees. Basically, it saves time. Next is it acts as a checklist to find out the areas of weakness as well as the strong points from ICQ. Remember that internal control questionnaire is designed to understand the overall system of business. So, in that process, the auditor understands the weaknesses as well as the strong point from internal control questionnaire. Next is it helps in preparation of audit report properly. So it helps the auditor for preparing the audit report. So these are the merits of ICQ. Now what is the demerits? Basically this method we cannot use for small organizations. Okay, so it is not applicable for small organization because the information is easily available. The auditor has not to go to each and everyone. It's easily available in the small organization because their operations is at smaller level. The area not covered by the questionnaire may be neglected. So basically the area which is not covered by the questionnaire may be neglected. So the questionnaire what we are going to draft to understand the internal control system, there may be not all the areas will be covered in the one questionnaire. So those areas which are not covered in that questionnaire will be neglected. So there is a chance of omission of important review procedure. There will be a chance that the omission of important review procedure. So basically, while drafting this internal control questionnaire, there will be a chance that the auditor may omit some sort of important information. The next one is flowchart. This is the second method of for evaluation of internal control system. So basically in this method used to present and visualize the complex hierarchies, workflows and system involved in the organization. Basically this method is followed in a large organization. So to understand the hierarchies, to understand the relationship between the superior and subordinate, who is the superior, who is the subordinate, there will be some sort of flow chart is drawn. Okay. So next one is flowchart are easier and less time consuming for someone to understand and then narrative. Basically these flowcharts are very easy to understand and they takes very less time to consume. The next one is by placing everything in a visual manner representing a flow of activity. It becomes easier for the auditor to see the loopholes and the organization system of internal control. Now basically in flowchart method, by placing everything in visual manner, it's a charts, correct? It becomes easier for the auditor to understand each and every aspect of the business as well as the loopholes which are there and to give more suggestions to improve internal control system. Now what are the merits of a flowchart? The first merit is it is better way for communicating the logical or the logic of system to all concerned or involved using graphical flows. So basically it helps or it is a better way of communicating. We understand very easily if it is in a flow chart. Okay. Then it is easier and less time consuming. There is very less time spent on or to draft this flow chart. So it is very easy and less time consuming. Next one is it helps the auditor to show the transition with the information in a clear and concise format, and also it helps to find out the loopholes in the system. Basically the auditor who is going to design this flow chart will understand the transitions between the parties or between the superior and subordinate, and he will be very clear and concise, and indirectly it will help to find out the loopholes in the system. Next, it facilitates effective analysis by reducing the cost and wastage of time. So basically it facilitates the effective analysis by reducing the cost. It helps to reduce the cost as well as the time. So these are the merits of flowchart. Now what are the demerits of flowcharts? Sometimes the flowchart program is logic is quite complicated. In that case, flowchart becomes complex and clumsy. Just try to visualize if there is a large organization or multinational organization, and if the auditor is trying to understand the internal control system with the help of flowchart, then it will be very much difficult to make out who is responsible for which function, and it will become some sort of complex and clumsy in one flowchart to understand the full organization or multinational corporations. So sometimes this flowchart become illogical if the organization is very much large or multinational organizations. So attentions and modifications become difficult in a flowchart. So you cannot modify or you cannot focus if that organization is a large one, okay, or multinational one. So reproduction of flowcharts poses practical difficulties. Okay, so the reproduction of the flowchart poses practical difficulty. It is very difficult to reproduce the same flowchart again and again. So these are the demerits of flowchart. So in this lecture we have completed the methods for evaluation internal control system. Thank you so much for joining.